Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Max from CryptoPotato.com, and today I'm going to be doing a full evaluation of DAEX, or Digital Assets Exchanges. Let's get right into it. DAEX, or Digital Assets Exchanges, is an open and distributed cryptocurrency clearing ecosystem. DAEX aims to provide clearing solutions for centralized cryptocurrency exchanges based on distributed ledger technology and smart contracts. The project is developed and managed by DAEX, has established significant partnerships with institutions such as the United States Temple University, Qtum Foundation, Jenga Blockchain Capital, Soar Ventures, 8 Decimal Capital, 360, and a bunch of others. Moreover, they are currently in discussion with several exchanges including Bitfinex, Bitstamp, Huobi, Bittrex, and more. Since January 2017, the cryptocurrency trading industry has experienced tremendous growth when the total market value rose from $18 billion to over $500 billion, and the average daily trading rose from 162 million USD to 200 billion USD, or US dollars. The rapid growth of the trading industry has raised the need for the more effective and secure trading exchanges. There are currently two types of cryptocurrency trading exchanges: centralized exchanges and distributed exchanges. Centralized exchanges provide a centralized order matching mechanism for trades, where a third party handles the order books and the hold traders cryptocurrencies in its own storage. These exchanges provide two key advantages. The first, fast execution time, and the second, strong trading liquidity. However, they are more vulnerable to hacking. In fact, security incidents have appeared frequently in recent years, from Mt. Gox to the recent hacker thefts on Coincheck and Ubit. These issues revealed the risks resulting from the use of this centralized model, where customers' assets, transactions, and clearings are all handled by a single institute. Distributed exchanges cut the third party out of the equation and provide higher security and certainty, which derives from the fact that traders don't require to trust the exchange. However, distributed exchanges represent major drawbacks in terms of liquidity and transaction execution time. Examples of such exchanges include BitShare and EtherDelta. DAEX provides an infrastructure for the cryptocurrency trading industry that integrates the benefits of both centralized and distributed exchanges: strong liquidity, high security level, transparency, and a relatively trustless environment. Therefore, DAEX users can enjoy the benefits provided by centralized exchanges without being exposed to the risks arising from the use of such centralized model. DAEX suggests to separate the clearing and the trading services into different entities. Current centralized exchanges will continue to provide trading services, but the clearing and the settlement services will be based on the DAEX solution, an open source public blockchain which guarantees that the trader's assets are kept in their own account. Therefore, DAEX users can enjoy the benefits provided by centralized exchanges without being exposed to risks arising from the use of such centralized model. If so, the DAEX ecosystem consists of 3 participants: end users, centralized exchanges, and DAEX Foundation, or DAEX.io, which act as a bridge that connects the two. The project aims to provide values in 3 layers. The first one is security. DAEX provides secure trading infrastructure where the user's assets are all held on a public blockchain and cannot be moved without their permission. Next, resource allocation. Since each exchange has to do its own clearing work, the whole trading industry is not making good use of its resources. By using the clearing service, industry resources become more effectively used. Next, trust. All operation and assets are transparent on the DAEX blockchain. The transparency provides more certainty and and decrease the distrust between the users and the exchanges. Along with the value to the market, by separation, the trading and the clearing process, the DAEX helps participating exchanges to focus more on their core competencies. Moreover, DAEX helps to reduce the operational costs by selecting and listing new cryptocurrencies so that participating exchanges can trade. To better understand the DAEX ecosystem and its value, we need to briefly turn to the project's underlying technology and features. First feature is the clearing chain. The core of the DAEX ecosystem is the clearing chain, an open source public blockchain which provides individual and institution customers with a unified clearing and settlement system. The DAEX distributed wallet. This is a distributed wallet that supports multiple assets. Next, the atomic settlement. The clearing chain supports multiple digital assets which can be transferred between different chains. In the current situation, in order for transactions to occur between different chains, users must use two different wallets. Using the atomic settlement, users will be able to transfer digital assets which sit on a different chains, using only the DAEX wallet. This feature improves user convenience while trading on top of the clearing chain. How does the clearing system work? The clearing service comprises of 3 stages. Firstly, traders use their wallets to perform trades on a DAEX participating exchanges. Secondly, the exchanges matches the trade order. Thirdly, after a matched trade is formed, it is sent to the clearing chain, and a clearing smart contract is then formed for this matched trade. The clearing smart contract sits on the clearing chain, and it serves 2 functions. The first function is that it validates the matched trades to make sure that it meets all the business requirements. Secondly, the smart contract goes through the consensus mechanism and then updates the corresponding accounts on the ledger with the new trading information. The DAEX wallet is a client system of the clearing chain. As we mentioned earlier, it's a distributed wallet that supports multiple types of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Qtum, Neo, and all the ERC20 compatible tokens. After a user goes through KYC process and becomes registered on the clearing chain, a unique public address on the clearing chain will be assigned to him. Simultaneously, when the DAEX wallet is produced, a 3-part private key will be generated. The private key is broken into 3 different parts, and any 2 parts must be used together to assess assets in the wallet. The private key comprises of the following parts. The first part is the user part, stored on the user's mobile client and usually is kept in cold storage. It only finishes level 1 signature when a user moves assets into the wallet. Next, the wallet part is stored in a hot wallet mode of the DAEX servers. It supports level 2 signature on top of the user's level 1 signature. 3. The backup part. Stored on the clearing chain in the cold storage. It does not participate in any transaction. It is only used for recovery purpose. Now let's move on to token usage. DAEX tokens will be used to pay the clearing and the settlement fees in the DAEX ecosystem. Those fees can be paid solely using the DAEX tokens. Such economy ensures that the DAEX tokens will play a central role in the clearing chain as the driver of the ecosystem. The DAEX token, or DAEX. Let's talk about those. The DAEX tokens are to be distributed in exchange for private and community donations. There is no public sale. During the initial offering phase, the DAEX token will be an ERC20 compatible token. An ERC20 compatible token. When the DAEX solution is in production, those original ERC20 tokens will be repurchased and then destroyed, and 2 native tokens will be issued with a 1-to-1 ratio. Let's talk about the token sale. The total hard cap is 25,000 Ethereum tokens. The status of the sale is the cap is almost reached via the private sale. Institutions that have invested is Qtum Foundation's Sword Venture and 360 Capital. The token allocation. There will be a finite number of 2 billion DAEX tokens. DAEX Foundation is yet to publicize the specific allocation plan. However, according to the team members, only 10% will be held by the team. Now let's talk about the use of the fund. The fund received from private and community donations will be used for the following fields. 45% will be R&D, 20% community building, 10% will be branding and PR, 1% for financial affairs, and 24% will be allocated to alliances, mainly exchanges. The usage of the fund can be traced and will be periodically publicized to the community through social media. The project will be announced to the public at the end of March. The DAEX wallet and clearing chain are expected to be launched at the end of June, and the testnet is expected to be up by the end of December. Q2 in 2018 published DAEX technical white paper. Q4 in 2018 of this year will be the beta release and they'll start testing. In 2019, their Q2 1.0 will be released and they'll start in production. And Q4 in 2019, 2.0 will be released. Clearing for margin trades and short positions. Currently, such advanced trading tools are not available in distributed exchanges. According to the white paper, these trading tools are expected to be developed during the second phase, Q4 of 2019. The development may provide a further advantage to the DAEX infrastructure over distributed exchanges. Next, derivatives clearing. The demand for cryptocurrency derivatives is increasing in accordance with the rapid growth of the cryptocurrency's trading market. CBOE and CME have already introduced Bitcoin futures, and it's expected that derivatives based on other cryptocurrencies will be gradually introduced. The major drawbacks with the existing Bitcoin derivatives is that there is no underlying asset. Traders cannot use the Bitcoin derivatives to obtain Bitcoins. DAEX intends to address the issue by using smart contracts, in which DAEX will use traders' digital assets on the blockchain as collaterals. Next, smart inclusive financing. The DAEX system gives every user the right to issue smart digital assets using DAEX tokens. This idea is similar in certain ways to the Bitcoin's colored coin. A user can create a new smart digital asset, such as commercial paper, by collateralizing certain highly liquid digital assets. After it's recognized by certain users and exchanges in the DAEX ecosystem, it then can be traded among approved users and cleared by the DAEX clearing chain. This feature basically allows users to manage real-world assets on top of the clearing chains. Now let's talk about the DAEX team. The team consists of professionals with rich experience in the fintech realm, and especially in the field of clearing and payment. Alongside with the core team, the project has a strong advisory board and partners which bring essential experience. Let's start with Benjamin Gu, the chairman of DAEX Foundation. Mr. Gu has a vast professional and management experience in both Chinese and US financial service firms. He worked at the US Options Clearing Corporation and was involved in the development and operation of the US options trading markets clearing system, Encore. He holds an MBA degree from the University of Texas in Austin and an MA from the University of Notre Dame. Qia Zhang, the co-founder. Ms. Zhang has a vast experience in strategy development in the field of finance, payment, and engineering. She used to work in A.T. Kearney, Dun & Bradstreet, and Euromonitor International as a strategic consultant. She is also an initial member of IDEL, or International Digital Economic Lead, and is an expert in blockchain applications. She received a Best Female CIO Award in 2016 at the Jupai Finance and Technology. She graduated from Shanghai Jiao Tong University. Next up, Jason Tang, the co-founder and chief architect. Mr. Tang used to work as a project manager in China Zhensheng Bank Fintech Application Research Center and took charge of the first blockchain project which applied to the core system in domestic commercial banks. He holds a master's degree in software engineering from Shanghai University. Next up, there's Patrick Dai. He is the founder and CEO at Qtum, a top 20 crypto project by market cap. Patrick has extensive experience in the area of development and management of blockchain technology. He holds a bachelor's and master's degree in computer science from Shenwan University and from the University of Science and Technology of China, respectively. He was nominated for the 2017 Forbes China Top 30 Under 30 list. Next up, Zhanhua Huang, professor of East China University of Science and Technology. Mr. Huang has a PhD degree of East China University of Science and Technology. He is now an associate professor and master tutor in his university. He has been engaged in scientific research and 30 years of teaching. His main research directions are computer networks and information security. Here at Crypto Potato, the way that we analyze ICOs and other projects are that we list the pros and cons, in addition, give them a ranking score out of 1 to 10. So next, what I'm going to go through are all the pros and cons and our official rankings for this project. So let's start with the pros. First, market penetration. DAEX aims to utilize an existing service instead of creating a new one. By collaborating with centralized exchanges, DAEX might be able to swiftly penetrate the market and capture a sizable market share. DAEX allows exchanges to decrease their operational costs and at the same time performs a relatively trustless environment while decreasing the distrust between traders and exchanges. Hence, it is reasonable to expect that such collaborations will be made. The project already established alliances with strategic partners such as Qtum Foundation and currently in discussion with several high-volume exchanges. Next, project potential. The project's targeted market is the cryptocurrencies trading industry, a huge market in which its current value has exceeded $400 billion by market cap. To date, given the drawbacks of distributed exchanges in terms of liquidity, user experience, and transaction execution time, they cannot address the market need properly. Moreover, there are no KYC and AML processes in these exchanges. The existence of such processes might become crucial in accordance with the tightening regulation. DAEX ecosystem aims to provide strong liquidity, high security level, transparency, and relatively trustless environment, and therefore may possess a significant competitive advantage over these exchanges. Yet, let's talk about the cons. First, the roadmap. The project is still in its early stages. The clearing chain and the DAEX wallet have not yet been launched, and so does the proof of concept is yet to be set up. Since the underlying technology has not yet been proven, it's difficult to assess the project's future success.
Now, let's get into our rankings for the project overall. First up, team and advisory board. The core team, as well as the advisory board, consist of professionals with extensive experience in the fintech realm. So we're going to give them a score of 8. Next up, the stage of the project. The project is still in its early stages. The clearing chain and the DAEX wallet are to be launched in June. So we'll give them a score of 6.5. Next, project potential. Considering the targeted market and the market penetration possibilities, there is huge potential. So they get a score of 8.5. Community and media. They have around 19,000 Telegram members, around 9,000 in the English group, and about 10,000 in the Chinese. And they have 6,228 Twitter followers. Given that the project is still in its early stages, such a community can be considered a strong one. So we're going to give them a score of 8.5. Next, token use. The DAEX token will be used to pay the clearing and settlement fees on the clearing chain, so we'll give them a score of 9. Next, ICO. They have a hard cap at 25,000 Ethereum tokens. They have a private sale only, so we'll give them a score of 8. Next, their white paper. The non-technical paper clearly shows the need for the project and its value, though the technical white paper is yet to be published. So we'll give them a score of 7.5. And last, the back-end and technology. Native blockchain, automatic settlements, and a distributed wallet that supports multiple digital assets and an innovative consensus mechanism. Thus, a score of 8.5. Overall, we're going to give them a score of 8 out of 10.
That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to read the full written report, of course, it's on our website at cryptopotato.com. I'll leave that link in the description. Of course, if you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you're interested in more crypto news, crypto updates. We're constantly releasing new videos with different stuff. So if you're interested, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.